Number 5, it is desired to construct a right angle triangle ABC. So to draw a right angle triangle ABC, we can draw the axis, x-axis and y-axis. A triangle ABC should be right angled at C. I can draw the triangle in this way. Let's take it like this. So this is our A, B, C, right angled at C. From A we have to draw median, which will be like this, and from B also I have to draw median, which will be like this. So the equation of the medians are given. I am just writing the slope of the median from B, which is m, and slope of the median from A, which is 3. Now the points, the coordinates of this triangle, coordinate of the vertices can be considered as, let us consider this point A as A comma B, this point C as A comma C, this point B as D comma C, because the diagram is like that, parallel to the axis, the sides are parallel to the axis. Now the midpoints of the side AC, midpoint of the side AC can be taken as A plus A by 2, that's A comma B plus C by 2, right, the midpoint, and the midpoint of this can be considered as A plus D by 2 comma C. So by section formula we can easily find this midpoints. Now when I know this coordinate of the midpoint and the opposite vertex, I can find the slope and equate it with the given slope. So that calculation will give us some relation here. So the slope of AD is 3, and if I find the slope from here, so for the median AD, you can find the slope, that is B minus C divided by A minus A plus D divided by 2. This is the slope of AD, which is given as 3. Now this can imply, this will imply, if I simplify it, B minus C will be there in the numerator, 2 will go in the numerator. If I take it to the other side, I have a 2A minus A. So A minus D will be, B by A minus D will be 3 by 2. B by A minus D will be 3 by 2. It is from the median AD, from the slope of the median AD. Now if I calculate the slope of the median BE, slope of the median BE, we will get B plus C by 2 minus C, B plus C by 2 minus C, that is the numerator, divided by A minus D in the denominator, is equal to the slope, which is m, which can be simplified as B plus C minus, so B minus C divided by 2A minus D, that's A minus D. I can take this 2 to the other side, 2m, right? So I have got two relations, and if I now compare these two relations, then I will get these two will imply, therefore I will get 3 by 2 is equal to 2m, which implies m is equal to 3 by 4. M is equal to 3 by 4, right? So one of the value of m is 3 by 4. If I take this triangle in anti-clockwise manner, means ABC in anti-clockwise order, but if I take it in clockwise order, that means what I am saying is, if I take it in clockwise order, say if I take this point as A and this point as B and that is C, then our AD slope, now AD and B slope will interchange, means this part will be for BE and this part will be for AD, right? So for B we will get that, and for, so therefore when I use this, I will get B minus C divided by A minus A plus D by 2, that is the slope of BE, which will be M. So that will imply B minus C divided by A minus D is equal to M by 2, whereas for AD the same slope, that B plus C by 2 minus C divided by A minus D, that will give us 3, because that is the slope of AD. So that will imply B minus C divided by A minus D is equal to 6. That will be 6. So now when I compare them, when I combine them, I will get, from here I will get our M value, M by 2 is equal to 6. So M is equal to 12. That means M is equal to 12 is possible, and M is equal to 3 by 4 is also possible. Therefore our correct answer should be both A and B. Correct answer is this one. Right. Now let us go to question number 6. In question number 6, two sides of a rhombus OABC lying internally in first or third quadrant of area equal to this. So let us draw the diagram. Let us draw a diagram. X-axis, Y-axis. So this is our rhombus. Now we have to take the diagonals. Let us take the diagonals here. One of the diagonal is this, and the other diagonal is this one. Diagonals are at 90 degree of a rhombus. Let's give the name. So this is our O, this is A, this is B, and this is C. So slope of OA is 1 by root 3 and slope of OC is root 3, that is given in the question. Let us consider this length OA equal to R and OC is also R. So since this angle is 30 degree, therefore OA is R cos 30 and this in between angle is also 30 degree. Okay, so area of this triangle OAC, is half AB sin C. If I apply the formula, then it will be half AB sin 30. That is the area of the triangle OAC. If I multiply that by 2, that will give the area of the whole rhombus, which is given as 2. So this implies our R square is 4. If the R square value is 4, then R is plus or minus 2. R is plus or minus 2. If I take plus 2 we will get the rhombus in the first quadrant. If I take -2, we will get it in the third quadrant. So third quadrant case we will check later. First let us check this. Now by knowing this, our A coordinate will be, let's see what I get for capital A. It's r cos 30 comma r sin 30. Sin 30 is half, cos 30 is equal to root 3 comma 1. So A will be root 3 comma 1 and C will be, for C we can take r cos 60 comma r sin 60. So that will give us cos 60 is half, 2 into half is 1 comma root 3. Okay, so the coordinate of A is root 3 comma 1 and the coordinate of C is 1 comma root 3. Therefore the coordinate of the midpoint, let us say the midpoint is D. The coordinate of the midpoint will be 1 plus root 3 by 2 comma 1 plus root 3 by 2. And now if this is the midpoint and the other end is origin, so the so the coordinates of B will be 1 plus root 3 comma 1 plus root 3, and if it is in the third quadrant then it will be negative of that. So therefore 1 and 2 are correct. So here our option A is correct, the third quadrant. So this is how we get this one. Now question number 7 is a direct one. You have to first you can do it in this way. First you can make the C1 and C2 part in both the equations, C1 C2 as positive. You can write it as x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. This is the first line. Second line can be written as minus x minus root 3y plus 5 equal to 0. So here our C1 equal to 2 and C2 equal to 5 and C1 into C2 is greater than 0. If so, then our obtuse angle, the bisector of obtuse angle between them will be given by x minus y plus 2 divided by root 2 is equal to plus of minus x minus root 3y plus 5 divided by 2. So this one, if you check the option, you will see that option A is correct. So that was question number 7.